Hey, I did I Hate Fairyland. It's written and drawn by Scotty Young. Here's the creative team. Uh, Here we go. Coloring by Jean French Corbelleau. Hope I got that right. Lettering design by Nate Piakos of Blambot. And logo design by Ryan Hughes. The publisher is Image Comics. It is an original graphic novel. No, it's a compilation novel collecting issue 1 through 5. The length is 118 pages. Yeah, 118 pages, 22, 22, 28, 24, 22. Yeah. Page breaks, 5 issues, so I got this. Act 1, I would say, I made it short. I made Act 1, I would say, would end on the first issue, just 22 pages. Pretty short. Act 2, I would say, is the longest of the longest because I put the first I put issue 2 and issue 3 in this, I think. Yeah, and Act 2 ends on issue 3, page 28. Act 3 ends on that has issue 4, issue 5. That ends on issue 5, page number 22. Yeah. Whose story it is Gertrude's story. We don't get a first. I mean, not first. We don't get a last name. I don't think we do. No, we don't. We don't get a last name. But it's just Gertrude, which I'm fine with. It's okay. And so, as Gertrude, she was a normal kid in the beginning. Until a hole in her room opens up and just sucks her in, which surprised me that her mom and dad really didn't, I don't know, try to come in there, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that. And then she falls into Fairyland. Here's Fairyland. Yeah, the sun and the moon have eyes and has a face and everything. They actually talk to. But here's the main villain, Princess Claudia. Here's Gertrude, and here's her sidekick that will be following her around. Depressed. He's a depressing sidekick, but he's also my favorite. His name is Larry. His name is Larrigan Wentworth III, and every kid has a god and has and Larry is her god. And so the story is that I kind of find it funny when you say it out loud. The story is that when she drops in, she has to go out there and find a key that would take her back home, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so she has to go and find this key to go back home. And in this issue, she's like 10 years old. She's just 10 years old here. But like after we change the next page, we figure out that was just 27 years ago. So she's like 37. She's like 37 right now. And I forgot what this order that was, but when an adult is stuck inside in a child's body. I forgot. There's a disorder for that, I know. But that's what's going on here. She's like 37 years old, still in her 10-year-old body. So that's why she can't get any guys, and this it's kind of awkward. I thank God there's no romance in here. I hope not. Thank God. So far, but yeah, 27 years she's been lost, and so she's gotten angrier. She's grumpy. She's even bloodthirsty, and also some funny things. For 27 years, this moon has been narrating her life. So she gets pissed finally, and she just murders the dude, and it starts to show how bloody this comic can get, because it lays it on you, it just blows his brains out with a cannon, and then here Larry is like, we got witnesses. What should we do? No witnesses, guys. And here even the bullets talk in here, and they just and they just murder these stars. It's such a fun comic. But yeah, and does the conflict in Act Two supports the goal? I would say so. Yeah, it supports the goal because despite the fact that we're going through this story, in each is like a mini comic because she's going to these different places, bars, cities and towns, villages, and they each have their own problems and everything, their own sets of things that they want her to do, or try to kill her or try to trap her because Princess Queen Claudia orders them to. It supports the goal, especially when we get introduced to the new villain in the next act. Then we have a solid character arc. That's the problem. It's not a bad thing, but so I really don't fault it. I'm having fun with this comic, but like, if you hear like the read, like she's gonna turn from this bad girl to this super good girl. She's reformed and everything. Then yeah, I'm sorry. You better read in the comic, but not here because like she just stays evil. It's like nothing. She just stays evil. It's like she doesn't even change. She gets drunk. She gets drunk. She gets drunk a lot. She eats people, and then she eats mushroom people, and then she gets high off of them. It's crazy because but you're in love with it, but it's like there's no character arc. She's not changing anywhere. Not even Larry. I mean Larry goes from. I guess in the first issue you can just say that's an arc because they went from all this innocence and everything. Because Larry was a nice person. Gertrude was a nice person, and then after the next page, Larry's depressed because he'd been with this girl for 27 years, and she's just been murdering people and drunk and everything. But they're the best of friends, though. He's depressed, and she's just super angry, which I don't fault her on. But I wouldn't say come looking for a solid character arc. Just come here for like a solid, just blood fest. Transition. Here we go. I think I saw the move. We see if I can find a good one. She's running and everything. So I can find one with her bleeding everywhere, with her cutting somebody up. But yeah, she'll move. I guess from here, she's in the snow. She moves from here and everything. Basic thing. Action. Yeah, we see all of that in here. Scene to scene. I know I had one. Scene to scene. That's where there's a scene. There's one where she's fighting. She broke off a centaur's horn, and we don't get a reason why she did that. We just find her running with a centaur's horn, and we have no reason. Maybe she wants it, but she's saying that what's the built deal? It can grow back, and so she's running, and she goes across the street. I guess that's action. Move the movement. She's moving everything. But and the tree falls, and she gets knocked out. I mean, she's in a coma. And so we have this scene where she just knocked out, and Larry is out there. He's like, well, I'm okay. I guess I have to survive now. And so we go through this scene. She's still knocked out, and we go from days. He's in a leaf the first day, and then he's building a shelter. I mean, it might be days, it might be months. We don't get a time. I don't think it'd be years. It's probably just maybe a month, maybe a month. Builds a house, snow, and she's still knocked out. We watch this. He makes his own life. Makes another house. Gets a wife and everything, and she starts to grow a beard. I mean, for no reason. she grows a beard to show the time, and yeah, and then she the wife leads and everything. So go back to the status quo. And I didn't really get much of the other two now set toward. I can't say that. And what was the other one? I didn't have it written down here. And the fifth one. I didn't have the fifth one. I didn't see the fifth one. Sorry if I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name for the life of me right now. And I don't want to click out of here, so I only get 4 out of the 6. I didn't notice the other 2. The flow, the directional flow, I would say it's not. I never did get confused in here. Here's a good one. The simple stuff is good. I don't know why I keep doing that. Boom, 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 boom. Here's some more dialogue. It's just not really hard. I didn't get confused at all. Would I recommend this? Yeah, I would. I will recommend this. This is a good novel. I love it. A lot of action, a lot of blood. It's a lot of fun times in here. Fun fact, shows you about the moon getting blown up, and then we will see the moon, the sun. We'll see like small snippets of them in the background. You'll see things in the background that I like. This is nice. And the narrators, they have like narrators in here. So in the beginning of the first issues, after the first issue, and yeah, and then there's like Once Upon a Time and everything. They'll try to have a nice tale like that, and then they'll get murdered by Gertrude or anybody else for no reason. They just get murdered off. And then not in here, but on single issues, Scholar Young has these fun messages in the back for us, the readers, to read. And it's just really fun to read. And that's really it. So yeah, I recommend this. I Hate Fairyland Volume 1, Madly Ever After.